Here are 7 exciting EastEnders spoilers for next week, including a court trial, a lack of trust, and a plan backfired. Don't go anywhere. Spoiler 1. Sonia has her day in court. Martin, Reese and Jack arrive at court to support Sonia during her trial. Reese makes a scene though, which ends up causing massive consequences. Sonia then decides to prioritise her unborn baby whilst making a big decision. Sonia prepares to accept that she's probably going to prison for a long time. But just then, Reese enters the court once more, just when she needs him. But can Sonia be saved? Spoiler 2. Bianca begs to be freed. Reese visits Bianca at the lockup and starts to spiral as he fills her in on Sonia's predicament. Bianca then begs Reese to free her and confess to Debbie's murder. Reese goes to leave, but Bianca's ready to give him a good fight, but ultimately Reese isn't in the compromising mood. However, after talking to Ruby, Reese takes some advice and heads back to the lockup to see Bianca once more. But has he had a change of heart? Spoiler 3. Cindy is unable to trust. Cindy wakes up at number 25 and has no idea who she can actually trust. Cindy's left struggling when Reese kicks her out of the house and tells her she must find somewhere else to stay. With Peter doing his best to help his mum, he takes his anger out on Kathy. Ian then manages to get Cindy to head to the Vic. But Cindy's clearly not welcomed in the pub by the Knights. Will she ever repair their relationship? Spoiler 4. Nicola's idea backfires. Nicola arranges a double date with Sharon and Teddy in a bid to wind them up, but she's soon left feeling embarrassed as her plan backfires. And we've still got 3 more exciting EastEnders spoilers to come, so stay where you are. Spoiler 5. Ruby's jealous of Martin and Stacey. Martin tries to focus on helping Stacey and Eve by coming up with a new business idea. However, Ruby's jealous when she realises that Martin doesn't seem to be prioritising Roman as he's discharged from hospital. Ruby decides to help Martin with his meeting over the market. But things are made awkward when Ruby gets into an argument with Councillor Barker. Initially disheartened, Ruby takes a big risk in the hope of impressing Martin. But will her plan work? Spoiler 6. Nigel makes an announcement. Callum returns from America and teams up with Nigel to host a surprise birthday party for Phil in the Vic. Nigel pulls the plans though when he realises that Phil doesn't want a fuss. He then tells Phil's loved ones in the pub that there will no longer be a party. And finally, spoiler 7, a discovery is made in the Vic. The Knights are suspicious of Ian, with George attempting to speak to Cindy despite Ian's resistance. Elaine then plots a way to get Ian to come to the Vic. Ian's clever though, and realises what's going on, soon finding George trying to turn Cindy against him. Ian and George then get into a fight. After this clash, George enters the barrel store at the pub and makes a huge discovery. Elaine, who has followed George, starts accusing him of something, whilst George does the same to her. The couple then come together to question Gina and Anna. When Anna hears the secret chat between Gina and Harry though, she's suspicious. But just what is going on? And if you enjoyed this week's EastEnders spoilers, subscribe so you can come back next week for more Wolford news.